So you might be thinking about starting out with video on social media or for your business. You might already be doing it and be quite experienced with it, and you're thinking about maybe taking the next step forward. At what stage do you use a mobile? When do you use a professional camera? What are the differences? So in this video, I'm going to talk about 4 advantages to using your mobile over a pro camera. Okay, number 1, firstly, mobile is so easy to use. It's easy to set up. It's easy to just press that record button. You don't have to worry about lenses and settings and apertures and shutters and all that kind of stuff. So if you're not experienced with any kind of camera or photography and you want to just get going, mobile is the easiest one to start with. Number 2, despite what you might have heard, the microphone on board a mobile phone is actually quite good. It's designed for speech because it's got a phone built into it and is quite often better as an onboard microphone than some of the ones you get on the pro cameras. For example, this is an A6300 on it and the onboard microphone is not very good at all. Now, obviously, if you're moving your camera further away from your mouth or if you're using it in a nice, slightly noisy environment, you're going to need an external microphone, but quite often for a quick selfie or a quick piece to camera, if you're using the phone close to your face, the onboard microphone's actually okay, not too bad generally. Number 3, the mobile phone is probably the cheapest solution. So most people have a phone already. If it's a recent one from the last couple of years and it's not a budget model, if it's a premium model, the chances are that the quality on that is going to be high enough, good enough, and that means you don't have to invest in a second camera or you don't have to invest in a pro camera. So it's the cheapest option as well. Number 4, and this is a bit of a mixed one, you can see what you're filming by flipping the camera around into selfie mode. Now, most mobile phones come with 2 cameras, one on the front and one on the back. And the front camera, which is for selfie mode, is quite often lower quality than the one on the back, which you take all your photographs with. So whilst it's tempting to use that front image so you can see what you're doing, you want to check the specs in your camera because sometimes the quality on it is lower. If you do a side-by-side test, you might not even notice, and in that case, go for it. But just be aware of those 2 differences. As long as your camera on the front's good enough, then that's great because you can actually see what you're doing. Lots of pro cameras don't have rotating flip-out screens, so you might need an extra monitor in order to be able to see what you're doing with that as well. So I hope that was useful. In the next video that's coming up, I'm going to be talking about the advantages of a pro camera over a mobile camera. So if you aren't connected with me, come and connect with me or follow me on LinkedIn, and that video will be up in your feed soon.